Hey planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Today we are going to plan out the week of April 28th through May 4th. Is that right? That sounds right. I think it's May 4th. We are doing the A5 Daily Duo. We are behind in all of the things, but for a good reason, because we had a little break. Went on a little trip, a little long weekend, and we just got back Monday night. So we're going to do our little Monday A5 Daily Duo video. I'm going to use Cottage Charm, one of the newer Studio Bliss Co A5 Daily Duo kits. So yeah, I just got back a little bit ago. I fiddled around in my garden for a bit. Now it's dark outside. So that is that. I still have dirt all over, but hey, it is what it is. I am going to... what am I going to do? I think I'm going to do some laundry. I got these cool new things for my garden. I'll have to show you in the next garden video. And I think I'm ready to actually resume working on these planter beds that needs to be fixed up. I bought some worm castings today, and I feel like it might be psychological. I don't know. But I feel like the plants immediately perked up when I added that to them. So we're going to see what that is. If you don't know, it's basically worm poop. But very nutrient dense. So we're going to see if that helps a lot. And then I'm off on my fertilizing schedule since I was gone. So I'm just going to hold off until the weekend. Which is basically 5-6 days away. I think I may be overwatering, so I think I'm gonna leave the garden alone the whole week and not water. There was no watering while I was gone, although I did have some things in some trays and there was water in the bottom of the tray so that the pots could pick up the water that way. But no over the top watering while I was gone, which was 3 days, and my stuff is pretty wet. I don't know if it rained, though. It may have rained while I was gone, and so that may be why it's very damp. I'm not sure. I checked out while I was gone, to be honest with you. So we're back, and I extended the PVC sale for an additional day, anniversary PVC, and I am getting ready to get started on those orders actually tonight. I had a bunch of anniversary bundles like ready to go. I just need to do the thank you that is going on the back of the cover, and then those can be packaged and shipped. Mind you, there may be other things in an order, but I do have a good chunk of those like ready to ship. I also have a good chunk of journal bundles ready to ship. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I also did a lot of video while I was gone. I'm going to try to put together a vlog of the trip. I need to voice over a lot of it, and I probably need to add some music or something over some of it as well. Yeah, because people like to talk, like, trying to film that, not happening. But yeah, I did some video. We're going to see if we can put all that together. We're going to see how advanced our editing skills are, and if we can pull all that into one nice video. And I can tell y'all something that happened. It's not the first time that this has happened to me, but it's actually not even the second time it's happened to me. Dead sleep, middle of the night, in a hotel, and the fire alarm goes off. Okay, These are not cut. Let's make that an oops. I've heard different things. I don't know exactly what the issue was. We heard it was someone smoking in the room. I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's true because I know people do that all the time and the fire alarm doesn't go off. Then we heard of, kids. And then there was like, someone said a lady pulled it. But then one of the people who was on our floor when we were going back up said it was the second time in like 3 nights. So this was our second night there. So I guess we just missed the first one. But yeah, let me tell you, I almost did not go downstairs. I almost did not, quote unquote, evacuate. Because I had just gone to sleep. I'd probably been asleep 45 minutes. It was like just before 1 a.m. And I was tired. We walked like 5 miles. I was tired. And I was like, ain't nothing wrong with this building. It's just like, you're really tired. You're battling between really tired and do the right thing. And I thought about the earthquake in Thailand. And I was in San Francisco, so San Francisco has earthquakes, but I didn't feel anything. I have been woken up out of my sleep from an earthquake, so I know I would have probably woken up if there had been an earthquake. Where are my doll stickers? I have a ton of stuff I need to put away as well. So, to even go further back, I had got in the bed, and for whatever reason, I took my pants and put them in my luggage. And in the back pocket of my pants was the card to get into the hotel room. And so I laid down, I'm looking at all the stuff that's on the little nightstand, and the card isn't there. And I was like, where did I leave the card? And it's like, oh, it's in my pants. I said, let me take that out of my pants pocket. And I really didn't want to get up because I was tired, because I had walked like 5 miles. And I was like, no, let me get it, so that I have it just in case. Like, what if the fire alarm goes off? I literally had that thought. And then we, for whatever reason, there really isn't a good one. We still had the, the thing that you put your luggage on when you have a lot of luggage, the like little trolley thing. We still had that in the room, and it was lightweight, blocking the door. I was like, that is such a fire hazard. I literally had that thought. Go to sleep. Like 45 minutes later, the fire alarm is going off. And if you've ever heard a true fire alarm, listen, it's loud. And so initially I woke up and I turned on the light and I just like stared at the ceiling for an extremely long period of time. I would say start to finish, probably it took us 10 minutes to go downstairs, but like, it was an extremely long period of time where I was laid there and stared at the ceiling. I was really waiting for the alarm to stop. I was waiting for it to go off. And then I could go back to sleep. That was in my brain what was going to happen. It did not happen that way, though. So, since the alarm kept going and going and going, I was like, let's go downstairs and see what's happening. So, I really just needed to put some shoes and socks on. I had just gone to sleep. I had on sweats, t-shirt. put on some shoes and socks, put on a hoodie because it's cold, and we take the stairs. Now, we are top floor people. We are top floor people. We want to be up high. This hotel only has 4 floors. We were on the 4th floor. Thank goodness, because ain't nobody trying to go down 25 flights of stairs. So we get down, we go through the nearest emergency exit, and our room was like, there's 2 here and then 2 here. So it's like 6 in this little cul-de-sac corner thing. So there was another couple with 2 kids coming out. Our room is here, their room is over here. They were coming out at the same time as I was like, they took their time too. But anyway, I'm sure people had to get dressed and get their lives together. And so they followed us. Now, when we got down to the 1st floor, the alarms was still going off. And like a culmination of like a rush of people came. Like we came out of one staircase, one whatever, and you walked across. It's like cement. It's kind of like under the hotel, and you go to the exit to get out the building. And there's another staircase, and that staircase had a ton of people coming out of it. They all going back the wrong way. They're all going back into the hotel. So the people who had been with us, they actually followed us, and when we came out, it's just pitch black. Nothing looked familiar. We're on the back side of the hotel. So we walk around the corner again. Now we're on the front side. We come around the front side, and when I tell you every single person in that hotel was standing outside, it was a crowd across the street, a crowd of people. And there are fire trucks and ambulances, and there are firefighters, and it's the whole thing. And I was like, well, damn, I'm trying to stay in the room, and there's actually an emergency. And the fire alarm at this point had stopped. So maybe 5 more minutes or so passed, and then they gave the all clear. We never really got a true explanation as to what, like I said, what happened, what was going on. We heard different things, but that messed up my sleep, if nothing else. So I was a little bit messed up the next day because I was tired. It took a really long time to go back to sleep because now you're up and your adrenaline's going, and like, what is happening? You know, are we having an earthquake? Is the building falling? What is going on? Like, what is happening? What is the emergency? And like, then you don't have any closure to it, and it's just like all the excitement and things are going on. So the firefighters came out and gave an all clear, and we could go back in. Now you can imagine all them people trying to get to an elevator at the same time. That was quite interesting. And some guy came, and he was just like, you want to go up the service elevator? And we were like, absolutely. And it was crazy because everybody who followed him to take the service elevator was on the 4th floor. So we only had to stop at 1 floor, let everybody out, and we didn't have to wait. Like, the lobby was full. There were a ton of people at the front desk because they didn't have their key, so they couldn't even get back in their room. Listen, when I tell you that was more excitement than I planned on, that was more excitement than I planned on. So yeah, that was middle of the trip drama. And we made it out of that unscathed. I've got that in my little vlog video as well. We're going to see if we can put all that together. But I was just like, you cannot make this stuff up. I cannot believe that even happened. I can't believe that I had this whole, I don't know if it'd call it a premonition or what, as far as like the key. And because it's like, you grab your key, your cell phone, your purse, let's go. I wasn't trying to do anything extra. Well, you know, like I want to have my ID and a credit card in case I have to go stay somewhere else. Just trying to, you know, think of like the basics. I want to have on shoes. I want to have, you know, I don't know how long we're going to be outside. I want to be warm. Okay, if they let us back in, I want to have my key to get back in my room. Just like the basic stuff. But I was like, is this building going to burn down? What are we doing exactly? Just a mess. So I nevertheless was exhausted all day yesterday. Like, I could not come back from that. And it was like I was already on a very short amount of sleep Thursday night to Friday morning. Because I was trying to finish up preparation for the sale. And so I didn't go to bed until like 3, and then I had to be up like 5:30 to get the things set up for the sale. So I really had like 2.5 hours of sleep. And so then to do that again a few days later, my body was like, we refuse to participate in whatever shenanigans you are doing right now. We are not participating, and you're going to sit down. And that is what it was, because I couldn't do anything else. I had literally hit a wall on exhaustion, which was okay. I took a nap, and then I slept really well Sunday night. And Monday, I was like, ooh, I'm ready to do something. It's time to come home. Anyway, that's a little fun story for you for this little trip. Let me see if I can find some quote stickers. Okay. So I have a new person starting on Thursday, so I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to be working on these orders. I had nothing going on Tuesday. Wednesday, every plate box is coming. Let me put that down. Or actually, no. I think it bills. I think I have a bill due. I laid that sticker down real crooked. Let's put this there so that it doesn't look as bad. I need some take a break stickers. I think I'm out of them. Okay, so Thursday, good. Friday, we're good. Saturday, Sunday. We'll make this a to-do and then a grocery list. Oh, and we need trash day. I crossed out the wrong thing. To-do. And a grocery list and a trash day. Trash day. I'm at the point where I don't even know if it is trash or recycle. Let's see, does my little thing tell me? This is for the 20. It's trash day, it does not recycle. Alright, we got grocery list. And then on Wednesday we have trash day. And we need a few more quotes. And we will be done. So I have not looked at like what is going on over here in the world of orders. I know that there are a lot of them. As always, I am going to work to get them out as quickly as possible. So if you shopped, thank you so much. If you liked, commented, or shared in social media, thank you so much. I can't believe we have been doing this for 5 years. It went by very quickly, and I am very glad to still be here and to be able to do something that I enjoy and bring you all creations that I love and that you love. Hopefully we make it another 5 years, at which point we will really have to start considering transitioning into our nomad life. Hopefully. That is year 5 is where I think the next year 5 is where I think we need to start our transition plan. So we are going to see about that. But for now, all the stickers. Give me them all. Give me them all. Okay. Let's flip through. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, y'all. I hope that clearly April 17th is already passed. I don't know what date this butcher box is supposed to be coming, but I need to look that up. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed my little story. There's more good stuff where that came from. Be sure to hit that like button. Hopefully you're having a wonderful week, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye.